Welcome to Carmel second grade parents and students. So we're back on opinion writing. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to answer this question, giving our opinion. Should each student have an iPad, phone or computer to use in school? So you're also going to have this brainstorm sheet, and then after the brainstorm sheet you'll fill out the paragraph. But before we do any of this, we're going to write some notes. So you can write some notes for or against bringing iPads, phones, computers in school. It doesn't really matter if you think it's okay or if you think it's not okay. What matters is you have reasons. So you can have reasons for it or reasons against it. Having an opinion has no right or wrong answer. So people have different opinions about things, and that's fine. I'm going to just be pro. So I'm going to be like, okay, that's fine. So I'm going to say yes for bringing technology to school. Okay, and you'll notice because I'm going to just do some notes, I'm not going to actually write any sentences. So when you're doing just like little notes, you don't need to write sentences, you could just put little bullet points, or you can put a spider diagram, whatever's easier for you. So I'm going to say it's great because you can go on Google to search for information you don't know about. You can call for emergencies. It could help you do research. Sorry, that's not that. What else could you use it for? I guess if you want to do some extra work, it could help you do extra work. Also, if you finished all your work and you're bored, it could relieve boredom. Like for example, if there's no break outside, if it's raining or anything, you can maybe play on it. So it's got games as well. And also has educational apps, so you can use it for educational purposes. Yeah, so lots of pros. And it's okay if you think it's a bad idea. Like if it's a bad idea, you could write something else. You could write maybe it's a bad idea because you won't listen to your teacher. People play games instead of doing their work. It's bad for your eyes, your fingers. It could make you lazy, antisocial. There's lots of bad things about having a computer and phone at school. Maybe somebody will steal it. Maybe it's expensive, and if it gets stolen, your parents will be really upset. Or maybe it's not allowed, and you'll get into trouble. So there's points for and against it. The reason why I'm mentioning that is it's okay to have more than one opinion. Okay, so after you finish, you fill out this brainstorm sheet. And just because I wrote some pro ideas, I'm going to make this all pro using technology in school. So here you write your name, the date. So a title, I could just put this question, or I could say bring phones and computers to school. You can make it any title you want. So bring mobiles and computers to school. Or I could just say bring mobiles and computers. You can make it any title you want, guys. Or you can say iPads are cool, or phones should bring phones to school, or whatever title you want. So the first thing I'm going to start with is my opinion. So when we start, we usually start with the opening. What is the writing mostly about? So one way you can start it is with I feel, or I think, I believe. I'm going to start with I think. Because when you write an opinion, it's what you think, what you feel, or what you believe. I think bringing bring phones, that's an S, sorry, and computers to school is a great idea. So then I have to put 3 reasons, right? So I'm going to look at my notes. I'm going to see what reasons look good to me. Yeah, I think this is quite a good reason, calling for emergencies. Students can call or message an adult in emergencies. Okay. Right. I'm going to have a look at my other notes. Yeah, research. Okay. So, computers, mobiles, can be used for research to help with schoolwork. Okay, I'm going to just get rid of mobiles, guys. But you can write mobiles or computers, it doesn't really matter. Research to... It's just to make it look like a better sentence for research to help with schoolwork, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to have one more reason. So I've got quite a lot of reasons here. Yeah, I think you can play games when you're bored. Students can play games. Can play online games, I guess. If break is cancelled, maybe. Okay, closure. Now, you can close it by putting an extra fact, or you could put your, like you can reinforce your opinion, or you could put a question. Do you want to bring your computer to school or your mobile to school? Okay. Now, after you finish all of this, you can just write it over here. But when you write it here, don't skip lines. So just keep going. Unless you don't have space, then you can go to the next line, write the long date, write your name, and that's it really. Usually when we start, we put a little indent before the first sentence. But start with the title, long date at the top maybe, then the title, and then you put a little indent, and then you start the writing. And that's it. If you have space, you can draw a little picture. Okay, that's all, folks.